Good evening, everybody. How you doing today? And welcome to a special edition of Drew Mania Live. So great to have you with us on this, on this Monday of the 11th day of October, the year 2021, and of course, this is yours truly, Andrew L. Perry. Thank you. As always, coming to you live and Andrew from the busy streets of New York City, or Brooklyn, New York, I should say. I said, shout out to you what is happening in the world of sports. We have so much to digest as far as baseball is concerned. And I know the Colts is leading the Ravens as we speak. 22-3 is the score right now. But I just want to take a time. I wanted to take a time out and say, John Gruden. But the biggest news tonight, by far, is John Gruden. Outside of baseball, what I get to in a second. John Gruden is no longer the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. As of tonight, he resigned immediately as the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. That means that that money that Mark Davis, the owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, was going to give to John Gruden to 10 years, John Gruden decided, you know what? You can have the money. Whatever contract you sign for me, you can take it back. I'm walking away from it. And mind you, folks, this is the time on Thursday when he got in trouble for calling DeMaurice Smith, the NFL Players Association executive director, a big lip dog. But it was more I know it sounds more gruesome than that. But he used a racial slur. He used his racial slur. He used the N-word, referring to him as a monkey. So basically, after John Gruden showed his ass, he chose to resign. He chose to part ways, as the media choose to say. Oh, they parted ways. They decided to go. They separate this and that. Bullshit. He resigned because the kitchen got too hot for him. Where is the Gruden grinder that you've been preaching for the past since you was an analyst on Monday Night Football? What happened to that? John Gruden has showed me, excuse my language, I'm about to say this. John Gruden has shown me now what a piece of shit he is. He's nothing but a piece of shit. And as usual, typical white man, typical black white people, when they say something and say something so deplorable and say something so ugly and do something so ugly and disgusting, you know it's gonna come back to bite him in the ass. He don't want to face the consequences. So the best thing to do is get out of it. To me, I'm gonna tell you right now. He can say goodbye. He's not getting another head coaching job again. I'm telling you that right now. And he's probably not going to be on TV again. He's not. This is it. Once he's going to the abyss. I'll say it again. He's going to be at the abyss. You're not going to hear from John Gruden ever again. Unless he's on Twitter. If we don't know. but if we don't know, because coming into the NFL season, we talked about, folks, that this is need to be a big year for the Raiders, a big year. He's been there for over 4 years now. 4 years now. He signed a big contract in 2017, 2018 for that matter. And for you to come back, you said you want to make amends with the Raiders. He said he want to make amends with the Raiders. He want to give the fans back. He want to give fans back the title that he took when he was a head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the same Raiders team that he coached from 1999. And now, after he coached the Raiders, the team has not been the same since, until he got there. Until he finally got to until he finally. I don't remember who was the head coach, but it wasn't John. I know for a fact it wasn't Gruden. It wasn't Gruden that helped the Raiders to the playoffs. I don't think it was him. It was somebody else. Jack Del Rio. They should have kept Jack Del Rio, because at least Jack Del Rio is a better coach in my eyes than John Gruden. Why the Raiders got rid of Jack Del Rio, I don't know. But Jack Del Rio, yeah. So, in other words, yeah. For the most part, I'm sorry about that, folks. For the most part, let's just put it like this. I'm going to put it on it like this right now. As of right now, John Gruden got fired. Even though, yes, he resigned. Oh, they say he resigned and he resigned. But we all know he got fired. We all know he got fired. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're not going to tell you that. But he was fired. He got fired. He got fired. He got fired. He got fired. They said, oh, he resigned. They decided to part ways. Nah, part ways my ass. Part ways my ass. He got fired. Period. Just like Luis Warhas from the Mets. Oh, they decided to part ways. Nigga, he got fired. They fired his ass. Come on, man. Let's call it like we see it. And it's not because they lost to the Bears. Let's keep this in mind. Let's be very, very clear. He did not lose his job. He did not lose his job because they lost to the Chicago Bears. No. It's the backlash of what happened and what he said to the Players Association director, the race, because he made a racist remark. That's why they fired him. And Mark Davis do not want that publicity. No owner don't want to be labeled as a racist. But we know they make money off racism. We know that. This is America, folks. These are white, rich, white men. This is America. This is the world we live in, folks. But now, like I was saying, he's gonna have to give that money back. All that money that he was guaranteed, he's not getting it now. He's not getting it now. Mark Davis gets to keep all that money. It's a disgrace. The Raiders, as a head coach, where do you go from here? You know? He just broke his promise to the Raiders of the Nation, say he gonna bring back he gonna bring the Raiders back to glory. He basically sold out Mark Davis the bill of goods, and then He delivered nothing. Nothing to show for it. Losing season after losing season and missing the playoffs. And the big mistake was trading Khalil Mack to the Chicago Bears. That was a big mistake. Everybody knows that was a huge mistake. Everybody know that. And the whole Antonio Brown disaster. The Raiders leaving Oakland for the second time to go to Vegas. The Raiders, the once proud franchise, since 2000, they have been losing left and right. They have not been a winning franchise. They haven't. I know they made the playoffs in 2016, but let's face it, they haven't won consistent win. They haven't had a consistent winning system since. They haven't had a great coach since. Let's face it, since they haven't had a great coach since Tom Forrest, the great Tom Forrest, and also bring John Madden into the mix. Because John Madden started the foundation of the Raiders, and it's really sad where they go from here. All right, let's move on to baseball. But enough with John Gruden, all right? I can't believe that the Boston Red Sox eliminated the top team in the team with the 100. The Rays, who had 100 wins, was eliminated by the Boston Red Sox. And wow, after beating the Yankees in the wild card, the Red Sox beat the Rays. And now to get a chance to play for the American League Championship Series and go back to the World Series for the first time since 2018. That says a lot about Alex Cora. That says a lot about how much willpower and strong and the bats are electric. That shows you how tough the Red Sox are. And the Red Sox fortune is really, really high. Really, really high. And now you await the winners of the Astros and the White Sox, which I think is going to be the Astros eventually. Because I don't see the White Sox going toe-to-toe with the Astros in the long run. And the Braves beat the Milwaukee Brewers to take the series 2-1 lead, as the Braves are a win away from heading to the National League Championship Series, or when the Milwaukee Brewers forced a decisive Game 5. Playoff baseball is heating up. Let's see how's everything planned out. I'm Andrew Perry saying I'll talk to you. This is Andrew Perry saying I will talk to you in the next Drew Mania Live. Have a good evening, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night.